What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is Mex, and today we're going to Vegas, baby. We're talking Vegas. If you've ever been to Vegas or want to go to Vegas, then send us a text or call us, leave a message. Phone number is 379-0020. That's the area code 661 first. You can also contact us on Instagram. I'm Doc Farted. Mex is the _Mexalorian. You can also contact us at Hoof Hearted Podcast on Instagram. Anyways, let's get on with it. What is up, Mex?
Yo, what's poppin'? How's it going?
It's going, dude. I'll get better at that intro, but I do like the music a whole lot more.
Because I thought you recorded it for a second. I just realized right now that you did with the little slip up, but
yeah, no,
that was cool.
Yep, no, I did. Okay, so the first time I did record it, and then I probably like tried over and over and over again, like trying to get it like just right, and I wasted like 30-40 minutes trying to get this stupid little like 15-second intro or 1 minute intro, whatever. And then I was like, man, I gotta record that every single time. Nah, dude, I'm just gonna let's do it live. So that's what I decided to do. So I'm just doing it live. I like that more anyways, because then you kind of you can have fun with it, whatever. So yeah. So what have you been up to, dude?
Just working, getting shit together, and then getting my life together. But besides that, I got my Final Fantasy sets from the Commander decks, the standard decks.
Oh, okay.
Can't get any fucking boosters because all these scalpers and shit. But I love it. The magic bug has fucking bit me, dude, and it's awful. It's killing me.
Yeah, killing your bank account. I'm sure.
Besides the fact, because like the collector boxes for regular sets they stay at 300, and that's not an awful price for. I think it's 20 packs or 16, something like that. Where because I was talking to some people, and you could profit from almost any booster. But the Final Fantasy sets have gone to fucking skyrocketing numbers. I think it's at 750 for the collector set.
Damn.
Just like, no, thank you. Like, these people are crazy. And then I was talking to someone over the weekend because I ended up selling them a card from it. And they were like, "Yep, I don't give a shit how much it costs. I got the money for it." And I was like, "God damn, big dick, what the fuck? Holy shit, what do you do? Holy shit, dude, that's crazy." So yeah, no. Besides that. Just chilling, having fun, doing shit.
Cool.
I'd say fucking bitches, but that ain't true.
All
right. How about
what? You're breaking up a little bit. What?
So how about you? How you doing?
Oh, I am mentally, I'm not great, but whatever. So, I'm hoping that we're going to Vegas this week, so hopefully the trip will kind of refresh me.
Oh yeah,
but
honestly, yeah, get out of Bakersfield for a few days, hang out, especially in Vegas. I know you don't smoke, dude, but would you guys do that when you're in Vegas or no?
No, I don't think there's enough time.
Because I was gonna say, because there's a shop that I go to every time I've gone there, and it's always a good time. Yeah. So if you were interested in it, I could shoot you the address or whatnot. But if not, then it's all good.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, no, after you get back, you're gonna feel refreshed.
I hope so. I mean, yeah, I hope so. But
so just for you and the wife, or everyone going?
No, just me and my wife.
Fuck yeah, so you guys are gonna feel refreshed. That's awesome.
Trying to get out of town and get away from the kids for a little bit, and get out of Bakersfield, and so we'll see what's up. But that is our topic today. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Going to Vegas. I should talk about Vegas. We've never talked about it. You've been there before. You've been there recently.
Been there a few times. Been there, yeah. Most recent was actually February this year.
Yeah, so
Um,
we try to
dude,
go every year. So
Fremont. Have you gone to Fremont?
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure that is it's my friends say it's fucking awful. They hated it. My hotel was across from my event that I was there
Hmm.
for, and I had to walk through the Fremont street.
Hmm.
The zip lines are fucking sick. The bands that play there are awesome.
Yeah.
The big old titty fucking feather chicks are pretty cool. Even though I'm not taking pictures with you, I don't want to spend money on that shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah, and then I walked around, because the first night after the event, we're trying to get back to the room, all tired and shit. And from afar, you could see the gorilla just getting down, like a big old inflatable gorilla. Someone's inside, like dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
And as you walk up, you could see he's grinding on someone, and then in front of them is like the two oldest people in Vegas, just like halfway fucking. They were barely closed, dude. It was the scariest shit.
Yeah.
But no, that street's fucking awesome, man. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Fremont's wild.
Definitely gonna stay at the same hotel the next time.
Yeah.
But
Fremont's wild.
yeah, dude. Besides that type of shit, what have your experiences been like? You have fun
Well,
there?
yeah, Fremont, like, I don't know, man. Fremont's cool, man. You've got all the street performers. You've got,
Mhm.
um, all the shops there, the zip line, the
And
the
I say because, but like Vegas is one of the cities that doesn't sleep, right? Or is it the city? Because I thought that was New York,
in New
but
York, that's New York, but
um,
like Vegas is
but
also a city like that. But honestly,
yeah.
there are some things that it will shut down during Christmas.
Oh
I will
yeah.
tell you that right now. So
True, true.
yeah,
But it's in the desert, and I'm sure that shit's freezing.
nope.
Um,
It
huh?
was a little cold. We've been there at Christmas time. It
Yeah.
was a little cold, but
Okay. Um, no, it's just because I know people probably don't love it, but like the music still rocking at like 1 a.m. It's like fuck, dude, this place is awesome. I don't
yeah,
care. Um, yeah, like if it'd definitely be somewhere I could move to, if anything. I feel like, but that's
yeah.
just like my opinion of being there a few times.
My wife and
Um,
I, my wife is from there, and
oh, that's cool.
we talked about moving there, but then we decided that number one, it's just Bakersfield with more stuff to do. Like,
Yeah, but that's
there's
better, dude. I
it
was
is
I was
better,
talking
but
and
the price of the
I
houses are the same. Like they're the same. You're
okay.
not saving
Well,
any money,
I could see that. I mean, it's a definitely like a
and it's
tourist
hot,
spot, so
and it's hot as
it's got to
fuck.
be. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, it's the same
that's
thing.
fun.
That
But
is fun.
because I was talking to someone that did live there when we were at the mall,
Hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, you guys just moved here? Where from?" Bakersfield. I was like, "Oh, how do you how do you like it?" It's the same.
That's what they said.
Yeah, it's exactly what they fucking
Yeah.
said. But I'm just like, I mean, I'm having a good time right now. Like this, but it's the fact that I was in the hotel by Fremont at an event,
Yeah.
and so it's like, oh yeah, when you get a house like somewhere else and you have to deal with all this shit, I'm sure it pisses you off too. But it when was like the first time you went? Do you remember?
Okay, so the first time I went was how old was I? I think I was 16, 17. I think I was
Okay, that's not
16.
bad.
So my cousin, she was getting married at the MGM Grand, and we went, and we stayed
Damn.
at a Howard Johnson. So we stayed at this Howard Johnson hotel, and
Okay.
it freaked me out because this hotel, the elevator would not it wouldn't go up evenly to the floor, so it would be kind of like off sometimes, and then the doors sometimes it would start like moving and the doors weren't completely closed. I'm like, I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
So like I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm looking for the fire exit, and I'm looking around. I did not see a fire exit anywhere.
I'll
it
be
was it
honest,
was
because
scary shit.
I stayed at a Howard Johnson in Pasadena,
Uh-huh.
and the elevator situation was about the fucking same.
Yeah.
And it's 2025, dude. And
Yeah.
like I got in there, and it looked like like there was like a mirror missing, a panel like loose. I was just like, I don't know about this no more.
Yeah.
So I got there, and it was the slowest fucking ride. You're right. I did have a fear of like, is this shit gonna not close and just
Yeah.
go up right now? Because it was like stuck, and then it closed. I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. But then still like the like the slowest fucking motion to get to the fourth floor. And of course,
Yeah.
I'm on the fourth floor,
Yeah.
which was the top one at that building. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna chance it. My room was right next to the stairs, so I just took the stairs the rest of the weekend up and
Yeah.
down. And mind you, I was smoking back then, so like so just a few weeks ago, I would go maybe every few hours, like when I was there, to fucking go take a break, a smoke break or something.
Oh
So
yeah.
my fucking legs were dead after
Oh
that
yeah.
weekend.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but it was yeah, we stayed at the Howard Johnson. It sucked. And then so my my cousin had this genius idea to get married in Vegas the week or the day on the day of Mike Tyson's first fight after he got out of jail
Jeez.
or out of prison. So when Tyson was he was having his fight, yeah, at the MGM Grand. So it was busy as fuck there. But I mean, I was like within 20 feet of Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I saw Pete Rose getting out of his limo. Um, I saw
Be
there
honest, I
was
don't know the names that you guys are saying or that you're saying, like those guys,
yeah,
but I'm sure in
you
that
know
like
Michael
they're fighters
Jordan.
or huh?
You know Michael
Oh,
Jordan.
Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear the other ones like going in.
Dominique Wilkins was a basketball player. Pete Rose was a baseball player. Um, uh, yeah. So I mean, there was a lot of other celebrities.
You should just be like, yeah, they were all at my sister's or my cousin's wedding.
Yeah, no, dude. There were so many like hoochie mamas like walking all over the place. So for a 16-year-old dude, like seeing all he's like, just so many like women like wearing the shortest fucking skirts. It was like, yeah, it was too much to
Yeah.
look at. It was overstimulating to say the
Oh,
least. So, um, anyway, so like it was just it was crazy for the first time. It rained when we were there, and it was 104 degrees. It was so
oof.
fucking humid. It was awful. I hated it. And after that, I was like, I don't want to be here. I hated it. But the thing that was cool too, though, so after my cousin got married, and I don't even remember the wedding at all. Well, thank God, because I hate weddings. But um, so after that, she was having a reception, and we were going to her room. And when we did, we got in an elevator, and then there was a group of guys that got in the elevator after us. So it's me, my my other cousin, and my sister, and we're just we're kids, and we're in this elevator, and then this group of dudes comes in, and it was Naughty by Nature. And I know you don't know who Naughty by Nature is, but they were. Have you ever heard that song, Hip Hop Hooray Ho Hey? Have you ever heard that song?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, or you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. That one. Do you
No,
know?
that one's off. No,
No,
I didn't.
you don't know.
No, not
Anyways,
that one.
they're a rap group from the
Okay.
'90s. So if you've ever listened to rap, then you know. But yeah, they came in, and we knew who they were. So uh so we rode the elevator with Naughty by Nature. It was crazy. And
That's
a lot
sick.
of times I'm like, did that really happen? So I had to ask my sister. I'm like, did that really happen? She's like, yeah, it really happened. But that was like my first experience in Vegas, and we ended up. I think the coolest thing that we did was we went to like it was this one place that was kind of like Camelot, where they had like go karts and all this shit, and we rode on go karts. That was like the only thing that was fun to do for a 16-year-old in Vegas, because there's nothing to do there. At least at the time, there was nothing to do, because this is back in the '90s, mid '90s.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was my first experience, and then um my first experience going to Vegas when I was actually 21 was when I was just dating my wife. So, my current wife. So we went for like my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was a long time. So like I went to Vegas once. Oh no, I'm sorry. I take that back. I did go to Vegas one time with my ex-wife,
Mm,
and
okay,
I
okay.
was over 21. But all we did was we drove We drove all the way to Vegas, went to a wedding. It was her cousin's wedding. Then we went to the Rio, had their buffet, which was really fucking good. And then we turned around and drove right back home. And that really fucking sucked because that drive back from Vegas, I don't know if you done it in at night. Don't ever do it at night.
I did it when we left. It was like 6:30. So it was like mid. It was right before it was getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
But I only did it because we left on a Monday. So I figured if we leave too early, we're probably gonna get in a lot of traffic, and if we left a little later, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
It was honestly the perfect time. We got home exactly like 5 hours from when we
Yeah.
left.
Oh, dude, but that drive is so
It
fucking
sucks.
boring.
It sucks.
Every time I do it at night, I fall asleep. It's
Nah.
so boring. It's so boring.
I've been getting more into it, but I've just been throwing on videos and listening to shit. Well, not music, because music's like kind of, especially depending on the type,
It's
obviously,
like
but it's
background
a
noise,
little
but
more mesmerizing, and it's
yeah.
like, oh, I could fall asleep to this compared to like a streamer fucking yelling the whole time, or
Yeah.
political bullshit.
Yeah. So
But
you you just turn on Markiplier and you're guaranteed that you will not fall asleep because you're just filled with anger and hate.
yeah, right.
I don't know if you like Markiplier or not.
I should go listen to those guys' podcast again.
Yeah,
I forgot what it was called though.
I don't mind him now, but my first experience with Markiplier was my kids watching him play these stupid fucking horror games, and I'm like, why is this grown ass man screaming at fucking Five Nights at Freddy's? Like I couldn't understand it. I'm like, he must be on the spectrum. Yeah, but I'm like, dude. Anyways, Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead. What were you gonna
Hmm?
say? What were you
No,
gonna
I
say?
was just gonna say the only times I went when I was younger was for a karate tournament, and
Were you in karate?
I was in taekwondo, but
Okay.
the taekwondo tournament sounds gay. Um, so I went there for a tournament, and I forgot exactly. I placed decent, but um, during my fight with like my sparring match with someone,
Mm-hmm.
my parents, I don't even know if they fucking watched me, dude. But my parents met Hellboy, Ron Perlman.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I guess his kid was fighting too.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
like, fuck, dude, it would have been badass if I beat his kid's ass, but I think he was older than me. But besides that, cause I was like 12, maybe 13. Dude, it was around Halloween time.
Mm-hmm.
And I had at that time I had no reference what a fucking vagina was. Like
Okay.
I just knew, oh, boys have dicks, girls don't, you know?
Yeah.
So like I'm walking around and people are in costumes, and all of a sudden I just see this big dick walking around. Just, oh, okay. And I'm like, Mom, what's that next to him? Nothing. Oh, that's what the girls have. So it's just some chick in a fucking vagina suit just walking around Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But that shit was, dude, thinking about it now, to me it's fucking hilarious. But
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue what it was.
Yeah. I mean, for people who don't know what Vegas is like, I will try to kind of give you a brief description of what Vegas is like. It is a party. Mostly everywhere you go, it's like a party. It's packed with people walking from one place to the next. You can drink there, like open containers, like on the street, you can drink. In fact, on Fremont, there's a bar and you could get a fucking margarita that's like 2 feet long. Um,
Jesus.
it's a long tube, but, um,
True.
it's crazy. And Fremont is downtown Vegas, so it's like older casinos. It's crazy. Yeah, it's wild. You could smoke weed there openly, so you could just
What?
like buy you could buy a joint, light it up, and just walk down the street. Nobody gives a shit. In the
I didn't know.
casinos,
Fuck, doing
it
that next time.
yeah, sure. In the casinos, uh, you can you can smoke inside the casinos. Now there are non-smoking sections, and some of the casinos, some of the newer ones, won't allow you to smoke inside. So they're
Yeah, the one we
non-smoking
stayed at,
casinos.
actually, there was no smoking. I think, yeah, no, I think you're right about the section. Like
Yeah.
I think there was a section where you can, because I definitely saw some Asians, and then like after a point, it was like you getting fined if you smoke, you know.
Yeah,
So
there are non-smoking sections. Usually they're pretty small.
mm,
But yeah, you could just you sit at a machine, and then some lady in a cocktail dress or whatever, she'll come around, she'll be cocktails, cocktails, and then you'll end up
suck you off and
yeah, right.
get you a drink.
And then what you do is you say, "Hey, I want something," and then she go, "Okay, what do you want?" And you tell her what you want, and then she will go up to the bar, and they will make the smallest, weakest fucking drink in your life. But if you get enough of them, then you can get a little buzz. But what you got to do though is you have to tip her. Or yeah, actually, I've never seen a guy doing it, but you got to tip her. Um, the drink is free, but you need to tip her so then that way she'll keep coming by. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't know that. Like I went to Laughlin. It was the first time I'd ever gambled. I just turned 21, and somebody came by. The girl came by, and I got a Long Island iced tea. I'm like, if I'm gonna get something and it's free, I'm getting like a Long Island iced tea. And
Oh yeah.
I didn't tip her. I didn't know you were supposed to tip her. So she never came back. And
Ah,
I told my dad about it, and he's like, "Yeah, you got to tip them, or they won't come back." I'm like, "All right, okay."
the
But
more you know.
yeah, yeah, the more you know. Da-na-na-na. So, but Vegas is just there's the suburbs of Vegas, which is usually what me and my wife do. She's from Vegas. We like to do local stuff, right? Shit, we usually just go to like the thrift stores, check out thrift stores. We'll go to like free shows, free things. There are free things that you can do um throughout Vegas. You could go to the Bellagio and you can check out their atrium. You could go to the Flamingo show. There's a lot of free things you could do. They also have some museums. They have the Mobster Museum. They have the I think what's his name, Zach Baggins or whatever, the Ghost Adventures guy. He has like a
Frodo?
no, that's Bilbo Baggins. Um,
Oh,
yeah, the no the Ghost Adventures guy. He has a like a haunted museum. Um,
really?
yeah, he's got things like Dr. Kevorkian's bus. He's got like haunted dolls and shit like that, and like just crazy things. Um, but they have museums and art exhibits and things like that. And they have tons of restaurants. So like if you like to eat, Vegas is a great place to go eat. My wife and I, we always go to Nacho Daddy. There's also a restaurant in the Paris. It's called like Mon Ami or Cordon Bleu. I can't remember the name of this thing, but they've got great breakfast there. It's fantastic. Um, Also too, like each one of these casinos has like a different theme, and like so the Paris is Paris, right? Go figure, right? But you go in there and then you look up and it looks like the ceiling is like painted to look like a sky. So while you're sitting there like in like gambling or whatever, and it just looks like the sky is above you. So it
Is it
kind of
was
like
it
tricks your head.
Circus that had like a big ass amusement park on the hotel, right?
Yeah, they've got a
Or
big
in it?
amusement park. And for a brief time, like Vegas was trying to bring families in. So there were other things to do. There was a lot more like theme parks and shit like that, water slides, just different things like that. And Circus still has their rides. They still have the roller coasters and other things like that. They still have like carnival games, an arcade, things like that. So there are things to do if you do bring kids, but it's kind of limited. My wife and I, we like to stay off the strip. We don't like to go to the strip, and locals don't usually go to the strip. They usually, if they go to a casino, it's going to be off the strip. We like to stay at a place called the Orleans, which kind of has a Mardi Gras theme.
Okay.
And yeah, I like it there. We also stay at a place called the Gold Coast, which has no theme at all. It's super weird. I'm like, is this an Asian theme or is it not? Or I have no idea. But that place is a local place, and um, it's mostly like people my age or older that are there. It's not usually like young people there. But if you go to the strip, you're gonna see young people. If you go during like a holiday, like if you go during New Year's Eve, fuck, dude, forget about it. It's
Fuck.
packed. It's packed. Same thing with like Fourth of July. Um, but Christmas, pretty dead. Um, like Halloween is packed too, but Christmas is pretty dead, and that's because a lot of places are actually closed on
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah, Christmas and to like New Year's is like a New York thing.
I
See what
guess. Yeah.
everyone wants to watch the fucking what is it, the Big Apple
No, but
or whatever the fuck they do.
New Year's Eve in Vegas, like that the week of Christmas is dead, but then the next week is when it starts to pick up.
Oh,
So
really?
like yeah, so if you
Okay.
go, if Christmas is on a Wednesday, if you actually go on Thursday, then it'll be dead, and you'll still have you can still do everything. Um, but then like come the next week, like it's gonna be packed. So it's like you can only stay a couple days. But yeah, wintertime is in my opinion the best time to go. So like after New Year's, like in January, that's a great time to go because it's not hot and it's not busy. So you can do all sorts of things that would want to do. But they got plenty of shows. They got comedy shows, and we're actually gonna go see Carrot Top.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Carrot Top. He's at the Luxor, and we're gonna
Yeah,
go see
I
him.
never seen any of his stuff,
Yeah,
but when I watched that Kill
the Kill
Tony
Tony.
episode with him
Yeah,
on it, he's fucking hilarious.
yeah, he's funny as
That
fuck.
shit was
Yeah,
so fucking funny.
I've always liked him. I even liked his movie, Chairman of the Board. It wasn't
I did not
good,
know he had a movie.
but it was hilarious. Yeah, yeah. He just cracks me up, dude. Like I think he's brilliant. But yeah. So um, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much what Vegas is like, man. Food, entertainment, gambling. You don't even have to gamble, but it certainly helps. Uh, yeah, there's a lot there to do. There's one thing that we did one time. I really liked it, and you should do it if you ever get a chance. It's the Neon Museum, and it's pretty cool because what it is. I mean, you tour it at night, obviously, but it's like all the old, like not all, but a bunch of the old like neon signs from different buildings and casinos and stuff like that, and they have like a little tour, and they show you like all this stuff and tell you about it, and yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it's cool too to be like that close to all these neon signs that are like you know, that were popular. Because in Vegas, they're always tearing down old casinos and putting up new ones. So Vegas doesn't stay stale. They don't. They're constantly trying to do stuff, brand new stuff.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah,
besides like the spear and shit, I don't hear too much. But you have to be innovative and just adapt with shit when you
oh
want to be
this
like the tourist spot of a country.
yeah,
Because that's almost essentially what it is.
oh yeah, no, it
It's
is.
America's fucking like, oh, let's fucking go there. We're going to
Yeah,
America, you know.
yeah.
So
Did you see the Sphere when you went last?
I think we drove past it, but I don't think it was doing anything.
Oh,
If
okay.
anything, just doing like faces or something. But
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it was doing anything.
The Sphere is a trip. Like if you see it from the distance, it really feels like it's unreal.
Spaceship.
It feels unreal. It's like, is there like a cartoon like in real life? Like just, it just seems unreal to me. But then the
Dude, with
closer you,
all the AI prompt shit going on,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, everything could might as well be,
yeah,
you know?
it's all a simulation. But
Yeah,
but the closer you get to it, then you start to see all the little screens. And
yeah,
so the illusion kind of goes away. But
that's funny.
if you are, I've never been inside, and I think you have to have tickets to go inside. But I
Yeah,
did
because it's
see,
like a
it's like a
stadium
concert.
type thing.
Yeah, it's a concert venue.
Yeah, yeah,
I saw like the U2 one. Like U2 was the first ones they had a concert there, and
yeah. But who went? Who went to that?
a lot of people. And
That's
you know what?
gross.
I don't like U2, but that would have been pretty dope to go to because
I know.
I saw the
I'm just
stuff.
fucking around.
Did you see it?
I still hang on that whole U2 scandal thing that Apple did
Oh,
of
that
putting their
yeah,
album on everyone's phone when everyone was like, I didn't fucking want this.
yeah, right, yeah,
That shit was great.
yeah. Did you see the thing, the U2 thing on
The spear?
yeah, on the Sphere? Yeah,
No, no,
you didn't see it? Okay,
no.
hold on.
I haven't seen it. Was it like how it moved with their performance or what?
Just what it, no, just what it looked
Or,
like.
or just,
Okay, I'm gonna show it to
oh
you. We're gonna take a little break
yeah,
here, and
yeah,
then
please.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's wait until some good bands play.
yeah,
Wait until All American Rejects plays the Spear guys.
okay.
Dude, they're picking up steam, man. Have you heard about their bullshit?
No, what?
They because do you know who they are? My bad.
Yeah, I know who All American Rejects are. I know that the lead singer was in the show Preacher. He played
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Humperdoo, and he played Jesus.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, I guess they're doing like backyard shows and house shows right now
Oh, really?
to
That's cool.
like just their thing is we're never gonna charge you like a shit ton for tickets. Like just come to the shows. We're gonna have a house show in your city soon. Blah blah blah. And it's just like okay, no, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Get back to your roots because I'm sure they started out just playing house shows. So just
Yeah.
like nah, there's it's about time. Like I'm glad. I'll
Well,
fucking play one of them if I can.
now that you've seen like what the Sphere can do, what do you think of like the shows on the inside? Because they've had a
Oh, dude,
nature.
no. Imagine that spear, but imagine on a global scale. That's what they're doing to us, man.
So,
The sky's not real.
okay. All right then. There you go. Yeah.
All these birds we see, it's just an animation.
Yeah.
It's a drone.
There you go.
The complete extreme.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's really impressive. It's amazing what they were able to do with it. It looks unreal from the outside. It looks unreal on the inside, unless you're sitting in the seats underneath the balcony, and then you're like, okay, because the way the seating is that they have floor seats where you're just standing, and then they have like stadium seating. They have like a balcony type section, and you can see above you, like the screen is all around you, like and above you. But if you're sitting underneath the balcony, guess what? You look above, you don't get jack shit. So, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I think they could have some really cool things out there, like on there, and it'd be fun. I think even seeing a band that you don't necessarily like would be kind of cool, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, um, yeah, it'd be pretty rad. But anyways, that's the Sphere. If you are in Vegas, drive by it or
Well,
just look.
don't drive by it, but drive past it.
Okay.
Gotta be careful with our words.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyways, drive past it. Um but it's cool, man. Like Vegas is cool. It's just it's hot. It's hot as fuck. It's gonna be hot when we're there. It's gonna be over 100. I think it's supposed to rain on
Oof.
Thursday. I can't remember. I gotta look at it. Hold on. Vegas, 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 Vegas. No, it's not raining, but Friday is going to be windy as fuck. But Wednesday, Thursday, so Thursday is going to be 110, and then Friday it's supposed to be windy and it's going to be 104.
You
So,
want to stop sharing your screen? I'm a little sick of this dude spinning right now.
oh, my bad, dude. I forgot. I always forget to like stop sharing.
Oh, shit was funny.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
good. It's funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
He was just all the little fucking lazy Susan, just ah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. It was funny. Like I said, I still like my YouTube joke at the start.
Yeah. What did you say? Oh, yeah. What?
I said, I said we're happy to be here, and I'm sure you too.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. Yeah. So, I mean, I have fun. I have fun at Vegas, but I mean, every time you go, you lose money. We actually won money last time we went, so I'm really fingers crossed. I hope the same thing happens. I'm putting it out there right now, putting it out in the universe. I'm gonna win money. We're gonna win a large amount of money. So I'm putting it out there in the universe. Me and my wife are gonna win a large amount of money. So there we go.
Yeah, fucking boat money.
Gotta put it out there in the universe. So yeah. But was the last time you went to Vegas, you did you had you were at a convention, right?
Yeah, it was like a food festival thing.
A,
Hella fun.
a food festival?
Yeah, a food festival.
Oh.
So like yeah, it was mainly food, but the portion I was in was brought in from California with another company to sell like merchandise and such.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. So I partnered up with them and met them over there and they set me up with a booth and I just sold my shit. Thank
That's
God too,
cool.
because I mean I should have, because one of my business partners that was out there, they were like, yeah, like we're just gonna go drop some like 200 on gambling and see what happens, and they made money, so it's just like fuck, I should have done that too. Just fucking go make my money, go gamble a little bit, but at the same time, the way I gamble on Grand Theft Auto, dude, I I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna lose it all.
Yeah. I mean, there are
Ah,
people
shit.
there are people who know smart ways to gamble and what games to play in order to make
Yeah.
money. But
There's a
slot
few like
machines aren't
people on
it.
Instagram that will give you tips and tricks, and I need to follow some of those because some of the machines you put 300 in, you pick from their video, and they say you pick this number, that number, that number, and then they come out with $500. It's like okay, fuck, I need to just do that type of shit.
Yeah, but those are things like Baccarat and like all these other like games like that. You can make
Y-
money off of those. Like table games, you have a chance to make money. Slot machines, no, you don't have.
Yeah,
The
no, no,
only
no,
the
no
only ones that
slots.
you do are like progressive slots. So the every time somebody puts money in, then the jackpot gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And then eventually
Yeah,
it will pay off because there's like it has to pay off at some point in time. So
so
what you
many people. Yeah,
yeah, so you have to hope that you are there and
yeah.
you are that one that is going to pay off for.
As
And
soon
you
as
have
you
to put
walk
in
away, someone else takes it.
yeah, you have to be putting in the max bet in order to make any money. So you have to
Yeah.
have money to make money, just like in real life. If you don't have money, you're not making money. So
I
the
would.
poor are always poor.
Mm, nope, same.
Just saying.
I'd want to play a 21 or
Blackjack.
yeah, blackjack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the first
yeah.
time I gambled, I actually was in Laughlin, and I'm sitting here and I'm playing slot machines. My parents, I didn't, I went with my parents because I was 21, but what did we do? I can't remember. I think we had to drive somewhere, and then on the way back, we stopped at Laughlin, and I think we drove out to Oklahoma and then came back, and we stopped in Laughlin, and I like legit like turned 21 like a couple days before, And so I'm playing slot machines. My parents gave me like $20 to gamble, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I almost lost all the 20 on these slot machines. I was down to like $2, and then I managed to win like $18. And I'm like, these slot machines suck. I was only there for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, this sucks. So then I get up and I go, and I don't know how to play blackjack. I understand like you want to get 21, you want to get 21, or you want to get below 21. Understood like some of the basics, but I didn't know like the finer points and some of the etiquette. But the cool thing was, and the cool thing about blackjack is that if somebody else is at the table, they are going to teach you if you don't know how to play. And the reason why is because if you don't know how to play and you don't know the etiquette, you're going to fuck them up. So they're
Yeah.
trying to win money. And if you don't know how to do it, then, you need to let them know, like, hey, I've never played this before. And they will tell you
Yeah.
how to play because you will fuck them up. Because if you
It's
keep
the
hitting
the
and
it's
taking their
it's
cards,
blackjack is that's why people count it. It's the easiest I think to just play with the cards, play with the numbers. So at least from like I said, I've never really gambled, but Grand Theft Auto, I watch those fucking things
yeah,
and I watch the cards and I'm just like, okay, no, hit, hit. Okay, no, call or fold or whatever the fuck, go on. And I've done better, but I feel like because like how you said, if you don't let them know and you just like keep going, you keep hit until you fucking lose, and then you're taking cards away from them.
yeah, exactly.
So if you wouldn't have hit and they needed a 4, but you did and you got that 4, they're gonna be fucking
They're gonna be
pissed,
pissed.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, hundred
you
percent.
definitely got to tell, like, if you're not like, if you've never played or you're not really familiar, then you definitely need to say something. Um,
That's the only
I
reason why I was there last. I was like, nah, I want to play so fucking bad.
yeah.
But I've only played Grand Theft Auto. I've only played with like friends back in the day.
The
So
cool
I don't want to do it. I don't want to fuck up.
the cool thing about Laughlin was, at the time, this is, back in early 2000s, it was a $2 minimum table. So all I had to do was bet $2. I put down $2 for every single hand. So I had $20 that I started with, and I was up like $200. And I had been playing for hours, and I was just going like $2, $2. Um, and I was up, and then I had played probably for about 6 hours sitting at that table. I hadn't moved, and then finally they changed uh they changed dealers,
Hmm.
and I didn't know that kind of like the rule is like when they change dealers, when the table changes dealers, you move, you leave,
You dip out.
you dip out,
Okay.
because it's just for some reason it all changes. So I mean, it's not a rule, but it's like an unwritten rule. So
Yeah,
if
unspoken.
yeah,
Because
so
it's like, yeah, I get that. They need to like adjust. Get you already kind of know your dealer, or
yeah, I mean, the dealer's gonna end up playing the same. No matter, I mean, all the dealers are playing the same. I don't know why they want you to change. Like, if it's a new dealer, like, I don't. Maybe it's something the way they shuffle, or maybe it's just that
okay.
they're cheating. I don't know, but that's the unwritten
Well, I would
rule. Like, you know,
I
like,
would feel like, but I guess you're probably right. But I would think that it's like, oh, you've been gambling with them for so long. It's like your homies. So out of respect, like you might as well let like new people come to this new guy because I don't know them.
I
I've already spent $500, 5 hours with this other person.
yeah,
Like let someone else get this new guy.
yeah.
So maybe it's like a in the middle type of thing
All
where it's out of respect, but also like just courtesy. Or I mean, both is respectful, so it's good.
Yeah, I don't
But
know. I
yeah,
don't know the reasons,
it's
but
weird.
all in all, like, I did that, and I played blackjack for a total of 8 hours. I loved it.
Wait,
It
so
was fun.
when you did play,
Yeah.
and they switched out, you didn't switch,
I
is
didn't
so
switch.
that's how you found out?
Well, yeah, no. So I was sitting there and I had been playing for a while, obviously, and then my dad joined and then he wasn't hitting anything, so he's like, "Let's go." And I was like, "Okay." And then when I was telling him like, "Yeah, I've been at that same table for so," and he's did they, he told me about them changing dealers and I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Nah, you got to leave once they do that." I was like, "Oh, okay." So then we go to another
Mm,
table. He's losing, I'm losing. Eventually, I lost, like, I was up like 200. So I had like $220. And eventually, I lost all of it and my $20. But I got 8 hours of entertainment out of it. And that was cool. I thought that was, I
that's
put
good.
it, yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
as long as you could count it up like that,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I lost some money, but I had fun, and it was a few good hours of fun."
Yeah.
You know, I that's the same thing for me, at least, like, when buying some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, if I divide $100 in the 10 times, that makes it $10, and I
Yeah.
consider the 10 times 10 days. If I get my entertainment, or 10 hours even, for of $10 for 10 hours, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Like with video
I
games. It's that way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, that's what I was about
Yeah.
to say. I just looked at Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I only played it for 40 hours,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it costs $60 for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So when you divide it, at least the 40 hours, that's $1 each hour. So it's worth it,
Yeah.
you know? I haven't gotten the last 20, but I will because I just started playing it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's you'll get it. You'll get it. You just gotta make it worth it,
When you go to Vegas
or
and you
make it
do
feel
plan
worth it.
on, if you go to Vegas and you do plan on gambling, you need to have money set aside and realize that this is the money I'm spending. This is the money that is lost. I've already lost it. Don't ever expect to win
Mhm.
money because the house
Yeah.
always wins. But
Yep.
it's all about entertainment. It's all about just going and having a good time. There's places like there's drinks everywhere, restaurants everywhere, shows. There's a lot going on. My wife is an introvert.
My wife.
So she doesn't like a lot of people, which is weird to me that she really likes Vegas, but it's where she grew up too. So she's used to
I
it.
don't know.
She
I'm
also
pretty
knows
introverted too, but I liked
you
Vegas
like
when I was
Vegas.
there.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, I don't
But
know what it
I think
is.
it's because there's so many people, but none of them are gonna be in your business.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Yeah.
There's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets, you know?
Oh, don't. Vegas is rough, dude. Have you ever heard of the mole people?
No. I was
No?
trying to make a
Yeah, I know
smash
you
mouth.
were, but
Okay.
don't take the back streets of Vegas.
And not Vegas, but
No.
I just mean the back streets are fun sometimes. Maybe not there,
Mhm.
but it's let's have some fun.
Yeah. There are mole people in Vegas. People, you can look it up. It's interesting, but there are mole people in Vegas. So I do suggest that you look it up. It's wild. Vegas is weird, man. Vegas is weird because it's this hub of sin and debauchery, and
Hmm.
it's like a touristy place. But then you go to the suburbs of Vegas, and it's like people live here, man. It's so weird. Because if you just stay on the strip, then it's just so wild. But then once you go off the strip and you're like driving through, the city streets, you're like, this is fucking weird. And traffic there sucks. But if you do go to Vegas, I also recommend that you guys end up, if you've got extra time to kill and you want to just like go to Summerlin. Summerlin's cool. Like they have downtown Summerlin has a really nice like shopping area. Um, in fact, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go to the farmers market in downtown Summerlin. So that's where the rich people are at in Summerlin. So there's a lot of like really nice houses out there. Um, there's also this one shop that we go to. Um, I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna go check. Hold on a second. All right. So the name of this place is called Cemetery Cemetery Pulp. So I'm gonna put in the address, the email or not the email, but the website. All right. So can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cemetery Pulp is this crazy like little store that has um they have they have crazy stuff there. It's a cool place. Like they've got they got some
Close.
clothes. They've got like let's see what else they got. Like they got like taxidermy stuff, comic books.
Dude, actually, fuck. This just made me. My bad.
What? Go ahead.
I forgot if I sent it to you, but the other night I found a wrestler on Instagram that
Uh-huh.
apparently bought, and this site just reminded me of it because it's kind of creepy, but that bought a pair of shoes from the dark web.
Oh yeah.
And have you seen that, or did
I
I
know
send it to you?
about it. No, I know about it. I think you might have sent it to
Dude,
me. Yeah. There was like
that shit
blood
was
on it and
trippy.
shit. Yeah.
Dude, I watched it. I watched the first one. If I sent it to you, I went to his page and I watched like the whole series so far.
Yeah.
And the one that was like the last one that I checked that was up to date, he was like, I'm going to my wrestling match right now because he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel because the tracker in the boot, like the light went off. I need to find out if they could still track me. Like, what the fuck's going on, guys?
Yeah.
So, and dude, because what the crazy thing is when I looked at another one of him buying it,
Mm-hmm.
it was for a year, so he could only have the shoes for like a year, and he
Okay.
tore that shit apart to find the sensor or the
The
tracker.
tracker, yeah.
And dude, it's like, is this person gonna come kill him for the boots or some shit now, or just come
Yeah.
get the boots back? Why the fuck is it only a year and it was still like $170?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's
That
weird.
shit was nuts.
Yeah.
But my bad. Go on.
No, that's okay.
I need to go follow up on that.
Yeah. So this cemetery pulp place, the thing that my wife and I like about it is it's a weird shop. Um, they've got, they got like crystals and then they've got skulls but the thing that we like the most is they got comic books.
Oh,
Um,
that's cool.
but the thing that we like the most is the taxidermy stuff. Like
Of
we went in
course.
there one time and they had um like, well, you got this right here as you can see, but they had like
Jesus Christ.
they got like shrunken heads. They've got they had one, it was like a fox, and it was just like the head of a fox and like the paws, but they made it into like a Jesus. And it was just like, it was so crazy. Like just the stuff that they have in there is pretty wild. So I definitely recommend, if anybody is going to Vegas and you want to go to a place that's way off the strip, very different, go check out Cemetery Pulp. It's a trip, and we're gonna go there again. So um but if you go to cemeterypulp.com, you can see like they have events and shit like that and classes. I guess they have a class for um they've got a beetle pinning class.
Jeez.
Yeah, so for like pinning like moths and shit like that.
Got the rage cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um
God, for garage. Okay, that fucked me up.
yeah. They they have I mean
Owl
they've
pellet dissection.
yeah, you did that when you were a kid, man. At least
No,
we
I
did.
didn't.
I did. I did in school.
I
Um
dissected a fucking frog and a goat eye, I think.
yeah. They have D&D, like D&D character creation class. They've got a bunch of different things. Make your own dome. I don't know what that is.
Like, get domed. Yo.
Yeah, but I mean, they're it's an interesting place. So if you're into the weird shit, then you should check it out. It's a cool place. So
If I get a big titty goth bitch, I'll take her over there.
okay, yeah. Even if you don't, man, you might unlock something and you know,
I might find one there. You're right.
yeah, you could do that too. Yeah. So, um, Yeah, but
I'm gonna go
that's
take a class now.
yeah. You might meet a gig giddy a big titty goth bitch in Vegas. So who knows? But one thing that they used to do in Vegas that I haven't noticed recently, but it might be because I don't go to the strip much. But they used to have these guys like usually it was be like this short Mexican dude, and he would just be like he'd be like slapping these like pamphlets, I guess. And it's just and he hands it to you, and it'll be like for some strip club or some like brothel or some shit like that. If you don't know, prostitution is legal in Nevada. It's not legal on the strip. So if you go on the outskirts of the city, outskirts of Las Vegas, whatever. But in Nevada, prostitution is legal. So they have legal brothels there, and you can get your fuck on, and it is perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about the cops coming in and busting you for having some skanky chick, slobbing on your knob or dude, whatever you're into. So, um, when they say that Vegas is Sin City, it is. So if you want to go there and you want to drive a supercar, like you want to rent, say you want to rent like a Ferrari, they have places where you can rent a Ferrari. And if you want to take that Ferrari to a track, they've got a track and you can go race it. If you want to go and shoot 50 caliber guns out in the middle of the desert, guess what? You could do it. Um,
Took. I saw a streamer. He had a card deal with fucking what's that called? Whatever. Some card game that it just came back. That's why I'm like, fuck, I forgot the name. But it got they closed for a minute. So he had a bunch of cards that they printed off of him as like a goblin.
uh-huh.
And so to like limit it to just the people that bought him, they gave him the rest of the cards, and he gave it to his friend in Vegas, and he blew them up.
He blew
So
up
it's
the
just like fuck
cards.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He they put it in like a hole with explosives,
Hmm.
and then he was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna find." And then even the chatters were like, "We're going over there to pick some up and sell them."
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. So yeah, no, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go fucking blow some shit up or shoot some 50
Yeah.
cals.
Yeah. Like I think you could shoot a tank out there. Like they just have all sorts of crazy shit. Like
God
Vegas
damn.
is a wild place. If you've got some money, you can go do it. So I mean, in one weekend, you can, shoot guns, shoot a load into a prostitute. That'll probably cost you extra. Smoke God knows what. Drink as much as you want. I mean, it is a crazy place. Um, and I like it. I don't like all that crazy stuff. I like going to the fucking cemetery pulp place. I like going to the thrift stores and the antique stuff. But it's a different world in Vegas. Um, and there's Laughlin. That's another place that people go to gamble. It's nothing like Vegas. Um, it's Laughlin, Nevada. There's also Reno, Nevada. Totally different vibe. You can gamble there as well, but it is not Vegas. So Vegas is its own little world, man. It's crazy, and we're going. So
Oh yeah.
hell yeah,
Well, not we, but
yeah. Me and you aren't
you
going, but yeah, my wife and I are
we
going.
should. Hoof Hearted's gonna go next time, guys. We can have an episode out in
uh,
Vegas.
that would be cool. You know what? It would be
Hey
super
guys,
cool
we're,
if.
we're here recording at the MGM Grand. We weren't invited. We're just sitting out front.
Yeah, yeah, sitting in the Bellagio fountains. Uh, yeah. It would be cool, man. It'd be cool to end up being popular enough to actually need to go to Vegas, But they got a bunch of conventions there in Vegas. So All sorts of conventions there. It's a cool place to go, man. Cool place to go. I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna play the music. Are you
Yeah, I'm all
you
set.
ready? All right, cool, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Go Viva Las Vegas, man.
Viva la. Yeah, well, I can't play that because
Viva. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, we can't play that.
yeah. I mean, I think you could sing it though if you wanted to.
I already got my thing out.
Okay.
Go ahead and play
Ew,
those
what
horns.
thing out? We don't have the
What?
horns.
What one is it?
It's the rock music, the punk.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Play them drums.
Yeah. Okay. Why did you pull your thing out? That's gross.
I meant my fucking my Vivo Las
Oh
Vegas.
yeah, you already got that out. Okay. Is that
Yeah.
what you're calling it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.